Well, going on a ruck march. It's the first time this ruck has probably been on my back since 2009. Getting prepped for the Warrior Surf Foundation Ruckathon in March, first weekend of March. So I figured get going with a light ruck. It's been a while. Got about 20 pounds of weight. It's 2 steel plates at about 17.5 pounds, 2 bottles of water, and the weight of the ruck frame itself. So I figure it's about 20 pounds. I didn't measure it, but I'm sure that's what it is. And I'm about 6/10 through the first mile. I'm gonna do a 1.5 miles today, probably the rest of the week. Try to get used to this thing again, so I'll check in at the halfway mark. All right, about to come up on the halfway mark, which is my house. Gonna do 2 laps today, which is about 1.5 miles. The final goal is about 45 pounds, 12 miles for the Ruckathon. So we're just gonna baby steps. I've got just under 2 months to make that goal, which is totally attainable. We're gonna do baby steps this week. Here we go. Here's my house. There's my truck. We are at 0.85 miles, which is cool. So we're gonna go around for lap 2. Yeah. We'll talk more about what Warrior Surf Foundation is, how it's helped me, and why I'm raising money for it. So check back in a minute. So, what is a ruck march? Well, it's basically carrying weight on your back on a hike. I was first introduced it in March of 2007 when I was going through training in Herbertfield, Florida. It's a little bit more weight we had to carry back then because we had to carry a radio, a bunch of batteries, 3 days of clothes, food, a buttload of water. We had our ammunition, we had our armor. There's a lot that we had to carry on our back, and at the end of the training we had to be able to complete a 12-mile ruck with about 135 standard pounds on our back. We had to do it in under 4 hours in order to graduate. A lot of people experienced a tremendous amount of foot rot and other injuries from these ruck marches. But it prepared us to personnel and equipment, especially in the battlefield, so that we can observe it, call in air support, and put warheads on foreheads. Why am I doing it today? Well, about 3 years ago, almost to this day, it'll be 3 years in about a week actually, I decided to quit drinking, go on a journey for better mental health, better physical health, better relations with my family. It's kind of burning the world down around me. So, thus began my journey. 2 months later, I started participating in Warrior Surf Foundation. I was in their first camp of the year. And I found tremendous joy in the water. I found a new purpose in life. I was only a month sober when I started the program, so there was still very big memory of drinking and abuse that I didn't know that I was even like all the traumas that I'd been through, what I was dealing with, really still pretty. Uh, Everything was still pretty new, and so Warrior Surf helped me peel back the layers to the onion that was my trauma, and I developed a love for the ocean. Surfing was something I'd always wanted to learn how to do, and they gave me that training. So I remember taking my first wave. That was my mission on day one. I had to stand up on a wave, had to ride it. Rode 7 waves that day, and basically never stopped riding surfboard ever since. Life changing, you know. Then I realized after the program the impact it had on my life. I started giving back to the program. About a year later, I was an ambassador for the program. I was coaching surf, pushing people in waves, and generally getting involved any way I could beyond just the surf capacity. We went on a trip to Guatemala, in which they introduced us to breath work, and having dealt with like burn pits in Iraq, one of the struggles that I was having was with my endurance in the water, and breath work opened up my eyes to a whole new world of natural healing and medicine. So shortly thereafter, I became a breathwork coach, and around that time, I don't know. Shortly thereafter, I was asked to be the chief community ambassador for Warrior Surf, and it's been all about making a positive impact on veterans' lives, getting them involved in the program, or any program really, any way to support your mental health. And for me, that's been through service, through mental activity, physical activity, and joining a community of like-minded individuals. So we're coming up on the end here. I'm gonna wrap up this mark. I'm on the last leg, and then we'll check in and we'll talk about my time and the distance. All right, coming up on the house. My family's pulling up as I'm finishing my ruck march. It's kind of exciting. There they are. We're home. This is the final waypoint, and we're clocked in at, let me stop this, 1.65 miles, 29 minutes, 40 seconds. So, pretty good. Hey, buddy. So, I'll check in with you in a minute. I'm gonna say hi to my family, and we'll talk some more. Alright, that is a wrap for first day rucking. Back's a little sore. My feet feel pretty good, which is a good thing. Got some new shoes on the way to help with this adventure. Currently just rocking some running shoes, which aren't bad, but they don't offer any type of ankle support. So rucking, there's a whole lot of light. What's the point? Well, this round we're raising awareness. Warrior surf. Seems like it's a common military activity to ruck march. Some people do it for fun. There's competitions inside the military and outside the military with where ruck is a thing. So on this adventure, the first annual Ruckathon for Warrior Surf, like I said, will be marching with a goal of 12 miles or more. But the goal is 12 miles, 45 pounds. Not setting a time limit, but the mind blank. But the point is, I would like y'all to support my venture here, and I'm gonna put a link down below in the comments where you can either sponsor me directly, you can give per mile, you can do a one-time donation. It all goes to Warrior Surf to support our surf operations, to continue our mission of adaptive surf therapy for veterans. We are located here in Charleston, South Carolina, Folly Beach, to be specific, for Warrior Surf. Currently, we have served about 900 veterans. This is our 10th year as an organization. And yeah, it's pretty good. I think I look forward to serving this organization in whatever form they see fit to give me. Right now, that current mission is as the Chief Community Ambassador. Basically, I act as a representative to the community, help gain awareness, help fundraise, kind of jack of all trades since I'm involved in surf operations and fundraising and the whatnots. It's a good cause, I think, and it's affected a lot of people, and I hope it continues to affect more people. I mean, like I said, 10 years in, hopefully there's 10 more years in it, and I'll be there every step of the way. Again, check out the description and the comments. One of those areas, we will have my link to sponsor me directly as a participant. I set a goal in there. I believe my fundraising goal is $2,000. So if you want to give $5 a mile, what's that, 60 bucks? Towards the cause, you know, anything helps. So, appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy.